you dogs out there. Woo! I hope your day is fantastic. My name is Amanda, and thank you for joining me today for a laugh. I hope you got your leash on and you're ready to go. Hi guys, thank you for joining us again for another video on Dame of the Dogs. Today I'm gonna do another pop quiz with this one over here.
And be in the hot seat again.
Yeah, and it's gonna be
fantastic.
It's gonna be about the dog's skeletal system. So we're gonna see how many she knows. So it's gonna be kind of like teacher-student type of video. Okay. And there are some parts on the board that permanent marker that I couldn't get off, so I'm sorry about that, but hopefully you'll be able to play along as well. The very first question here on the board are the 5 sections of the vertebrae. So humans also have this on their spine, but it's basically along the spine, and there are sections of the spine, and they have a particular term. So the first section here is of the neck spine, right here, vertebrae, the neck vertebrae, the rib vertebrae with the backbone, and then this backbone between the pelvis and the rib, and then you have the pelvis area, and then you have the tail area.
What's the dog's funny bone? Do dogs have funny bones?
I don't think so.
Did you think I was telling a joke?
I thought you were telling a joke.
I wasn't telling a joke. I was actually curious.
The dog house.
Oh my gosh.
So do you know what the first section of the vertebrae is called? Where your neck, so on us it would be from the base of the skull down.
Do I get a multiple choice?
Nope. Yeah, this is my best recreation of drawing a dog skeleton.
Yeah, to look less stupid, maybe a multiple choice.
Okay, so is it the cervical vertebrae, the sacral vertebrae, or the thoracic vertebrae?
Thoracic. Cerebral.
Cervical.
Cervical.
So cervical is here.
Sounds like a cervix.
Yeah. And the second one goes from the scapula, basically, or the base of the neck here, all the way to the last rib bone.
Okay. Multiple choice.
Is that the caudal vertebrae, the lumbar vertebrae, or the thoracic vertebrae?
Lumbar. Thoracic.
Thoracic.
God.
All right. 3, which is the last, from the last rib to the start of the pelvis. Is that the
corval? Caudal.
Lumbar vertebrae?
Caudal.
Or
Caudal.
Sacral?
Cuttlefish.
No.
Lumbar.
Lumbar.
Gosh.
Lumbar.
That's a bar I don't want to go to.
These up here. Okay, the pelvis. Is the sacral, the thoracic, or the cervical?
You already gave me the cervical and the thoracic.
Yeah. So what is it?
What was the first one?
Sacral?
Sacral? Sorry, sacral.
It's like sacred. That's how I remembered it in school. I am spelling these really wrong, so I apologize.
That's fine.
The last one is from the base of the pelvis down to the tip of the tail. It's the last one.
Clavic.
No, it's C-A. C-A.
Caval. Canal. Caval.
Caudal.
Caudal.
It's the caudal.
Darn codfish.
The next question is name the first 2 vertebrae that connect the skull to the spine. So in this drawing, it's this one, and this one. Is it the first and second vertebrae, the 6th and 7th vertebrae, the atlas and the axis, or the
axis and the axle.
atlas?
Atlas and axis.
Atlas is the first one, and axis connects to the atlas. But basically those two are very important because it connects the skull to the rest of the spine. Well, it's the same on humans. Downtown.
I have an atlas.
Yeah. Every vertebrate animal.
Why is it that a book with maps in it is called an atlas, and we also have a head that's called an atlas?
Because it turns your head in directions. The next question. This cavity protects the soft tissues and eyeball. So that is this part right here.
The eyeball tissue safety cavity.
Blank cleans the most dirty mouth.
Orbit?
Orbit.
I've never heard of that. Blank cleans the most dirty mouth.
So that's called the orbit. And this one is the lower jawbone. So that is this part right here.
The hinge.
Right.
Bite.
Do you know on ants, the little pincher things on the front, do you know what those are called? It's the mandible.
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 Mandible. It's a mandible.
It's mandible. AKA the kneecap. So it's this one, this part right here. It's called it's the same on humans.
Tibia. Procus.
What? It's the patella. Bones that make up the fingers. You definitely know this one.
Phalange.
Phalanges.
Regina phalange.
What is this ridge on the top of the skull called? The name of the bony ridge at the top of the skull. It's really very, 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 very prominent in hyenas, which is what this drawing is of. I'll give you a hint. It sounds like my star sign.
Sagittarius.
Sagittal.
Sagittal.
Sagittal. And this is a brand of toothpaste.
Clorox.
Nope.
Wait.
Now, toothpaste that sounds like that.
Crestal.
Yes, crest. Sagittal crest. These two muscles, size, so the size of the muscle, determines the bite force of an animal. So this muscle here,
this guy,
this muscle here,
yeah,
and this muscle here,
okay,
determine the bite force of an animal. A lot of times you can tell the bite force of an animal based on how prominent their sagittal crest is.
Temporal lobe, and then gums.
Temporalis.
Temporalis.
So this is the temporalis muscle and the masseter muscle here. Thank you for joining us on another episode of Pop Quiz.
Can I do it in a robot voice? Thank you for joining us on a robot. Wait. On a doggo quiz. Thank you. Please also watch the Emmy Boo Show and Leo Goddess Photography, where I show you my skills on styling other people. No. Go. Hey, all you dogs out there. I hope your day is going squirrel. Fantastic. Thank you for joining me on my channel, Dame of the Dogs.